NDTV 2 days after the Army Chief General V.K. Singh dragged the government to the Supreme Court, the Defence Ministry has reacted. Minister of State for Defence Pallam Raju has said that General V.K. Singh's move to go to the court over his age is unfortunate. He said the issue was sensitive and General Singh's move will not send a healthy precedent for both the ministry and the defence forces.
I don't want to touch on this very sensitive issue, but all that I can say is that it's an unfortunate development and it is not a healthy precedent either for the ministry or the armed forces. It is not a matter for public debate, and like I said, it is an unhealthy precedent and it does not augur well either for the ministry or for the armed forces.
Sudhir Ranjan Sen joins us from the capital for more on that developing story. Sudhir, the government is hoping the petition is thrown out of the court?
Well, Amitav, what we get to understand by speaking to our sources is that, the government is banking on the fact that the petition is not accepted. In fact, we understand that one of the senior-most law officers of the country has, that has suggested to the government that he will try and convince the court not to take cognizance of this petition and send it back, entire issue back to the government. And it is only then that the government has decided to move. As of now, although, Amitav, we understand that the government did consider appointing a successor very quickly and ending the entire controversy, they have been advised against it because, if the courts were to take a contrary stand on it, it will be even more embarrassing for the government. Amitav.
And what about the ministry itself? Is it unhappy with the bureaucracy as well?
Well, Amitav, that's the sense we are getting because Mr. Antony, the defence minister, since the very beginning, that is about the last 2 years, have been saying that let us not, try to, really get into a public debate about it. We heard the Minister of State for Defence, Mr. Pallam Raju, saying the same thing. I mean, they were desperately trying to resolve this issue and not, not let this become a public spectacle. But nonetheless, it has become, and we understand that the minister says that, the bureaucracy, which has been handling this issue, all through, now feels that the bureaucracy has, somewhere let him down because they are the people who have advised the minister, they are the people who have taken the calls. And that we understand, is slowly coming out. And also, Amitav, it's a very, very critical position for the, critical. The government is in a very critical situation, not only on this, but on several areas. So we understand the minister is saying that, this is an unwanted thing, unnecessary thing, but it has been allowed to drag on for so long. Amitav.
Is it affecting the morale of the service, the army itself?
Well, Amitav, yes. I mean, in the sense, by speaking to veterans, and we have been, reporting this, carrying several views that are coming out from the veterans from, it's split down the line because some people are saying that the Chief of Army Staff, it is an institution, it is not an, ordinary office. So maybe perhaps their suggestion is that the Chief should have resigned. Had he not been satisfied, he could have then gone to the court if he wanted to because he says it's an issue of integrity and honor. On the other hand, there are also people who are saying that, you have left the chief with no other option, but to go to the court. So it's clearly veterans are divided, officers themselves are talking about it, and, a lot of mind space of the forces is, being taken up by this controversy. Amitav.
Sudhir Ranjan Sen, thanks for that update from the capital.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.